have two different situations. One is with the intermediaries and brokers and things like that. But it's also true that quite a number of things that Tanzania exports, or we have an embassy in Washington, that's really the one that's dealing with trade and investment, and they will, whatever it is you want to import from Tanzania or you want to export to Tanzania, they'll be able to guide you as to what the right organizations. But yes, we have those organizations. And let me also mention one thing, just in case nobody asks a question that will make me explain this, is that Tanzania is one of the countries that AGOA countries. AGOA is the Africa Growth Opportunity Act. And it's a law passed by the US that enables countries like Tanzania to export over 6,000 different products, duty-free, quota-free, to the US. So if for those of you who can invest in Tanzania so as to export to the US, that's a very good deal. If you ask me, I'm a diplomat, I'm not a businessman, but it makes a lot of business sense to me. Right. Yeah, and as I said, we have a lot of organizations that help to promote this kind of trading relations. So feel free to contact our embassy in Washington, D.C., or if you also come to our mission here, we'll be able to guide you.
There wasn't a single university in Zanzibar. Now there are at least 4 in a population of 1 million people. At that time we were around between 300,000 and 500,000. Now the population has increased. But that time there was no university. Now there are at least 4 universities. And a 5th is on its way coming. So there's a lot of activities in the education field.
How many years now, Ibrahim?
13 years.
Yes, it has expanded a lot. We have the most beautiful school now in Tanzania. And not only in buildings, but also in the quality of education. We are always in the top 10 every year. And last year, we are number 2 out of more than 4,000 schools in the country, secondary schools. That is one experience. It's not a profit-making setup, but it's a growth, very beautiful, very helpful in the country between Turkey and Tanzania. Number 2, at the moment, I have retired in business, but I have a Turkish partner. We have invested the last 3 years with a capital of almost, let's say, something a little bit more or less about $1 million, and in a matter of just 2.5 years, we have managed to double the capital net, excluding all the other expenses, and we have been able to open 2 more factories. The demand is still there. I wouldn't like to go into details because of time. And also, we have opened up a new line of steel products from Turkey. I think now we are almost becoming one of the largest importers of steel from Turkey. That is just to give a highlight of what you can do in Tanzania And we started with just chemicals, cleaning materials, and also water treatments, etc., things like that actually. And China, I happen to have a friend, and we had a place where we came up with an idea of putting a plastic machine to make just shopping bags. We started that, and we started recycling after a few months, and in the second year we almost returned our capital, and we sold the company at a tremendous profit margin. This is my experience with Turkey and China. Maybe it will give you higher. We have more of these things. And I think intermediate, the gentlemen have asked. We have tried to sell our commodities at the time when I was in the agricultural commodities. I happen to have been here in the United States to give presentations, especially in cashew nut industry. It was a challenge, but again, the agents, they didn't play a good part, and it contributed the downfall of the possibility of marketing of our products here.